All right, we're going to get started. Welcome everybody to our last team call of 2020. Is everybody crying? I think everyone's ready to flip the calendar and to start a new year. Whatever that means, right? We have a lot of hope right now, and there's a lot of hope everywhere right now. So we're all just kind of ready to flip that calendar to 2021. Those of you that if you're new on this call, I'm Tina Waltersdorf, and Danielle Swisher and I are hosting this call tonight. We're going to be sharing a couple of different things with you guys that are going to empower you and inspire you and get you excited to flip that calendar over. So I first want to talk a little bit about, here, hold on, I gotta adjust my screen. Oops. Oh, I can't minimize the screen when I'm recording. Okay, good to know. I had my notes on my screen, and it's a good thing I printed my notes as well. Okay, Zoom, I got it. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about, our minds, how we think. We talk a lot about our feelings that influence our thoughts, and our thoughts really influence ultimately how we take action or how we don't take action. And what I really want to talk about as well tonight is manifesting those positive thoughts and talk about what, to realize that what we think about, we do truly bring about. If we sit in the muck and we sit in bad thoughts, then a lot of times it's like a snowball. It just gets bigger and bigger, and it makes the problem that maybe is like a little seed into this big, huge problem. But we have the power in our minds. You guys have heard me talk about this a lot. It takes a lot of practice, but we do have the power in our minds to shut down a lot of those negative thoughts and make them into positive thoughts. So how we want to talk about, like, how do you want 2020 to end? Are you happy with where you are? And how do you want to start off 2021? So we've talked about how negative thoughts will feed negative results, and positive thoughts will bring about positive results. So what are you going to manifest this year into 2021? So I want to tell you guys a story. Gosh, I hope I can share my screen with you guys. Oh, it's not there. And I can't minimize my screen to grab it. Okay, so I really want to show you this picture, and it won't allow me because I wonder if I can push pause on recording. I'm gonna push pause for 1 second. Shoot.
Will it let me?
Maybe, but I don't know.
Send the picture to me?
Well, I could try, but I don't know if that will just take up too much time. But I had a picture. I wanted to share this story with you guys, and darn it, I had the photo and it won't let me. That's really odd. Hold on 1 second. Nope, that's not going to do it. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yay! Okay. So this story is a story about my Jeep, and I had to show this picture because this is something that I talked about all the time. It's been a dream of mine to have a Jeep, and a dream of mine not only to have a Jeep, but to be able to pay cash and just hand over cash for a Jeep. So when we're talking about manifesting your dreams, manifesting things that you want to do in life, things where you want to be in life, truly manifesting those thoughts and those feelings can bring it to happening. And I've experienced this many, many, many times in my life. more so in my journey with Plexus because I've learned how positive thinking can be so, so powerful and impactful in our life. Whether it's negative thoughts or positive thoughts can be super powerful and impact us one way or the other. So I share this picture with you guys because I wanted a Jeep for many, many years. And I would always say, whenever we'd pass somebody on the road, hey, what are they doing driving my Jeep? Hey, that person's driving my Jeep. It'd be in a driveway, like, hey, how come my Jeep's sitting in their driveway? It's supposed to be in my driveway. Like, I literally said it all the time. My whole family has heard it a zillion times. We'd be driving around, we'd drive through the canyon. We live in beautiful, area where we have this beautiful canyon and waterfalls and all these things and trees. And I always envisioned having my family in the Jeep, cruising through the canyon, wind in my hair, like I can smell the air, I can see myself in the Jeep. I can see us having fun. I could see my husband and I going on a date in the Jeep and picnicking and all those things. I could see it, I can feel it. And I finally then 2 years ago, I put this on my dream board. I have a vision board and I put it on my board so that I would also see it in front of me. And it's so amazing, you guys, the power of truly manifesting these thoughts. When you feel it and you see it and you print out that picture and you put it on a vision board and you're seeing it every day, whether that's in your office or in your bedroom or your walk-in closet or wherever you want to put it, it's super powerful. And so I am proud to say that last summer, and like I said, this was on my vision board for a couple years, but I've always wanted a Jeep. Last summer, 2020, positive thing happened. I went and I found this Jeep. I fell in love with it and I handed over cash. Thank you, Plexus Worldwide. But the power of manifesting is amazing. And I just want to encourage you to really think about what thoughts are you spending your time on? And are they going to move you forward in life? It does take discipline to stay in that positive mindset, because sometimes you could find yourself maybe saying, I don't deserve a Jeep like that, or yeah, sure, maybe that's for her and it's not for me, or yeah, right, I probably won't be able to save that much cash to be able to do that. Or we could always talk ourselves out of something, right? But I encourage you to just take those words, if you start thinking them, and just grab onto them, toss them out the window, because they don't serve you. And you can make so many things happen for your life. It's truly amazing. So when I got the Jeep, you guys, I felt so excited, so proud of myself. And it was, I was driving down the road and the wind in my hair, we had the top off, and I just couldn't even believe it. I was just like, thank you, God, like this is so amazing. And there's so many things that I have on my vision board, you guys. I always talk about having a vacation home for my family to go to. I can see it, I believe it, I know it's going to happen. We will be on a beach one day. We will be in a beach house. I will be taking all of you with me, and we will be having retreats there and having a whole bunch of fun. I envision it. I see it. I feel it. And that to me is like true manifestation, when you really feel it and really believe it. And nothing can take that away from you. So just train your thoughts in that direction. They're going to serve you well. And when we think negative thoughts, just think of those things like poison, and we just want to grab it and get rid of it. So feeling it, believing it, and keep trying. I don't know if any of you guys saw on, I can take this picture off here now. I don't know if some of you guys saw my story. I don't know if it's still there or not, but I posted, maybe it was yesterday. I'm not sure if it's still in my story on Facebook or Instagram, but I posted a story about this little cub, and its mama bear climbed up this snowy mountain, and the baby cub was following her, and she got to the top, but the baby cub was like barely at the top, and he started to slide down. He slid down like halfway, and then he kept climbing and kept climbing. And she's just like waiting for him, like, come on. And he climbed again, and then he almost was to the top. Like, she was almost trying to grab him, it seemed like, and he fell all the way, like almost to his death. And he somehow squirmed his way to the side and caught a hold of this rock, and then kept climbing that rock, and then up on the snow, and up to reached his mama. And I just loved that video. Who did I see that video from? It might have been Ed Milet, I think. I'm not sure, but I saw it. I had to screen record it. I thought, God, that is just like reaching for our goals or reaching for things in life. And 2020, hello, climb. Maybe you get knocked down and you're climbing and something else knocks you down. But the point is that you just need to keep going. No matter how many times you get knocked down, just keep going. And this is the same thing with like goal setting. Manifest your goals. Talk about, I am, I am. What is your next goal? I am. If it's a rank, I am gold. I am senior gold. I am emerald. I am diamond, whatever that is. Goals. Talk about them. Write them out. Put them on your mirror. Like, see them everywhere you go, and feel it and believe it and know that it's possible, right? What was I going to say here? Avoid words like maybe someday, or maybe I can, or well, when life's not so hectic, maybe then I'll try. Like, avoid words like that. Just start saying the positive words of what you want to happen in 2021. And also with goals, I wanted to talk about how don't give up just when someone says no to you. Don't give up if someone doesn't reply to your messages. Don't let those little, because even though at the moment it might feel like a big thing, especially when you're first starting out, in the whole big picture of what this company has to offer you, someone saying no or someone not answering a message is so tiny compared to all the other things that you're going to learn from, that you're going to grow from. So don't let those things knock you down. Because if someone's saying no, or someone not answering your message, something that small is enough to knock you down, then we need to really work on belief, and we need to really focus on, why are you doing this? What are the reasons that you want to do this? Okay, but I encourage you, don't let those tiny things knock you down. Just brush them off. Know that, okay, they didn't answer me back, not a big deal. Business is business, right? Can you imagine all the business owners throughout the world that deal with all kinds of things? When I had my dance studio, you guys, holy cow, try dealing with 200 parents. If I can deal with 200 dance parents, I can deal with anything. Trust me. There's always going to be difficult times in business. There's always going to be highs, and there's always going to be lows. So be like that bear and just keep climbing. Don't give up. I have had people join me after an entire year. Don't give up on them if they don't answer you. Don't give up on them if they say no, not now. That doesn't mean not never. It just means not now. That's it. Don't take it personal. It literally, you guys, has nothing to do with you at all. Nothing to do with you. And it just, either they need more information, maybe truly the time isn't right, but keep following up. Maybe you don't follow up every week, but maybe every month. Maybe there's an event you can invite them to. Maybe there's a testimony that you see and read that you're like, oh my gosh, that testimony totally reminds me of Jill. I'm going to message her and say, you know what? I know the timing wasn't right for you a couple months ago, but I saw this testimony and I had to send it to you. And send her the testimony. Build her belief a little bit. And if you have very little belief in the company, I believe in the company 110%. We have an amazing comp plan. We have products to offer everybody. Everybody needs our products, right? We have had the most amazing year in Plexus, as hard as it's been economy-wise, and as hard as it's been for each of us dealing with different things, whether you're homeschooling, you're working different jobs, whatever's going on, everybody has different things going on. Plexus has had the most amazing year. We had the most signups during massive pandemic. So that tells you right there, the proof is there in those numbers that we have what people need. And even right now, people are looking for something. Every single one of your friends, every single person that you know is looking on the internet, searching for something. And we want to be that something, right? Believe that you have something amazing to offer. And if you don't have belief in the company and in the products and the way that our products can change lives, I encourage you to go to Plexus YouTube channel. There's a Plexus Worldwide YouTube channel. Go listen to a Diamond documentary every single day, and you're gonna come across a story that sounds just like you. I guarantee it. There was this quote that I wrote down, and it says, believe in what you want so much so that it has no choice but to materialize. Believe in what you want so much so that it has no choice but to materialize. That is how powerful belief is. It is extremely powerful. You will attract what you are ready for. That was another quote that hit me. You will attract what you're ready for. I was like, whoa. Okay. Amazing. So that's what I have to share for right now. I'm going to pass this on. Danielle is going to give you guys some tips for the end of the month. Here we are, like 2 days left, 2.5 days left, 2 days and 3 hours.
Yeah, so end of the month is kind of crunch time. And for those of you who are still fairly new, you might not know exactly what to do at the end of the month. So I'm just going to give you some tips of the things to be doing in the last couple days of the month. And this, it really is for every month that you should be doing this. Know what your numbers are, know what your points are at, and what they need to be at in order to get to the next rank or to be at your current rank. Right now they do consistency club bonuses. So if you hold the points that you need for your rank every month for 3 months, you get to pick a prize that you want. So make sure you know what your points are and what you need to get to those points if you're not quite there yet. I have earned Consistency Club, and I think I got it for the whole year, which means I get to pick an annual prize too. So yeah, know your points. Look through all of the subscriptions that are on your team. So when you go to your back office and you click on where your points are, then it'll show all of the people on your team. Make sure you look and see, did they have a subscription run this month? If they didn't have one run this month, when is it set to run? If it's set to run, say they didn't have one in December, but they have one set to run January 1st. Maybe offer them a little bit of an incentive and say, hey, if you set your subscription, if you place an order now and have 100 PV in December, and you set up your subscription to run again at the end of January, then I'm going to give you $20 towards your order, or I'm going to pay for half of whatever product you want, or you can offer, I'll send you a $10 Amazon gift card, whatever it might be. You can offer some incentives to those people so that you have a subscription set up and ready for next month, but they also place their order this month. So you get that, the points for their order for this month. Look and see, did anyone's credit card get declined? That's actually happened quite a lot this month. We've seen a lot of that happening. And sometimes it's just as simple as they got a new card, their card expired and they got a new card and they forgot to go in and change it. And here they're expecting their order to come and they don't even realize it hasn't gone through. So make sure if you see that someone's card was declined, when you look and you click on somebody's name and you look at their order, if you click on it, it'll say card declined if it didn't go through. So reach out to those people, find out, hey, is everything okay? This is what I noticed. Did you maybe get a new card that you needed to update? Or is everything okay? And with those people as well, you can offer, some help, some bonuses, an incentive of some sort. We have for anyone, if anyone has those 3-day challenge beauty boxes or the 3-day challenge weight loss boxes, those come with a $20 code in them that you can give to people. We have heard that they may even work on combo orders for current ambassadors, not just for new orders with welcome packs. So not 100% sure, but that's something we have heard has been working for people. Look at your team's points. So if you have someone on your team who is sharing, make sure you look at where their points are at, because if they say they have 10 points, they've got 2 people under them, they have 10 points, reach out to them and say, hey, did you know that you're only 1 person away from reaching silver and getting this big bonus? And is that something you'd like me to help you with? There's still plenty of time. We have all enrolled people at like the 11th hour. It's happened with all of us. It can be done. So make sure you know where your people are at. Are they close to a rank up? If they are, if you don't feel like you're in a place yet where you can help them achieve that, reach out to one of us and we can help you help them. All of the people, one thing I've really been pushing this month is we have found out that our $9.94 enrollment fee will be going back up to the regular $39.95 starting in January. So we're going to be done with the $10 enrollment. We've also found out that welcome pack prices are going to be going up, but we get an awesome water bottle now with that. So that's pretty cool. But reach out to all those people who told you, that they couldn't do it before Christmas. Technically, it's after Christmas now. And let them know, hey, just so you know, I know you said you had to wait until after Christmas, but I just found out that our enrollment is going to be going back up to the normal pricing. The sale is going to end this month. Plus, we have discounted welcome packs that are additionally discounted at another 10% off this month. And we never know month to month if that's going to continue or not. So let people know, those people who are on the fence, let them know this could be the last month for that as well. So if they're ready to give this a try and money is the only thing holding them back, they're going to do it a heck of a lot cheaper this month than they would next month. So reach out to those people. Send them a testimony, a video, recommend the combo that you think will help them get started. We have that 2021 reset group that we're going to be doing. If they have weight loss goals, that would be a great thing to get them excited about and plugged into. Did I miss anything, Tina? I think that's it.
I think that was awesome.
That's my main thing, is I've been really following up with all the people who were like, nah, maybe not quite yet. I have messaged every single one of them, including people I was in 3-way chats with, and said, hey, just wanted to let you know. And it did actually get a few conversations started again. And I actually had an enrollment today because I reached out to her and let her know that we were coming down to the end of the line on the sales. So,
hey.
yeah.
That is super awesome. Great end of the month tips, you guys. Even though it's 2 days till the end of the month, a lot can happen in the last 2 days. I saw Danielle enroll like 11 people in the last, and we're not even talking the last day. It was like the last 4 hours of the day up until the deadline. 10 o'clock Mountain Time. That's not even fair. We want midnight. So a lot can happen. Crazy, crazy things can happen. We have seen massive enrollment in the last couple days of the month. So the fact that welcome packs are going to be going back to normal prices, you know, I tell people too that they're still going to be on sale, just not as a massive sale as they are right now, but they are still going to be on sale because they're going to be still on sale, and they still will be below our wholesale prices. But yeah, I love that they're doing the water bottle in the welcome packs. That's so awesome, because when we are following up with them and we're doing our onboarding and we come to the part where doing your post, they have a Plexus shaker bottle now that they can put their cute drink in. So that'll make a really fun picture, I think. So anyways, what I wanted to say too, kind of piggybacking on that, is if people on your team, and if they have not ordered in December and you actually have a conversation with them, which I encourage you to do, whether it was a card cancellation or they pushed it to the first week in January or something like that, if you do find out truthfully that it's about money, ask them, if money was not an issue, would you have wanted to order this month? Because you've been doing really, really good. You've been consistent. Or maybe it's someone who literally just started in November and all of a sudden December is here and they're pushing their order. You know, they're going to run out of products, right? So if money wasn't an issue, would you be interested? Would you want your products this month? Because here we are, you're 4 weeks in. You know, I don't want to have you have to start kind of over or be set back at all. I want you to keep progressing. So if money wasn't an issue, how do you feel about that? If they say, you know, if they say, yeah, I would definitely order if money wasn't an issue, then help them. Talk to them about some of their friends that they know. Do you have a best friend? Do you have, you know, does your mom have any health issues? Would she jump on board with you? You've been loving these products for the past 3 or 4 weeks or however long it's been. You know, let's talk about that. If I could help you get enough money to cover your products for December, would you be interested in that? And she says, yeah, then you can start that conversation with her. And, you know, like I said, talk about the people that she knows in her network, her family, her friends, all the closest people to her first. And then just kind of help her through that. Help her to, you know, if I send you a video that you could send to your mom, would you send that to her? Or if she says, my mom has diabetes and XYZ conditions or whatever, you can say, you know what, I just saw a testimony the other day. If I send you this testimony about this gal, would you send this to your mom? She'll say, yeah, of course. So then you go over to our wellness lounge, search, do the little search bar, find, all you got to do is type in diabetes or PCOS or whatever condition you're looking for. You just use that little search bar on the page there. It'll bring up a whole bunch of testimonies. Read through a couple of them, find one, just copy and paste the picture and the verbiage and send it to her and have her send that to her mom. So I encourage you, there will probably be people on your team that right now are saying, you know, I just don't have the money right now because of Christmas. Help them find a way. Help them to share so that they can get a couple buddy bonuses that would cover their products for December and possibly January. Okay. And then also it'd be the same thing if you're reaching out to somebody that's not an ambassador. Doreen, I just had this conversation this morning and kind of the same type of conversation. You might be talking to somebody who's really wanting to start, but they just need to keep pushing it off because of money. We'll have that conversation with them, because to me, when someone says that about money, I don't just back away and go, oh, sad for you, sister. I guess I'll check back when the money tree starts growing again. No, I want to help her solve the problem. Because if she truly says, yes, if money was not an issue, I would be starting them today, then I am going to be like 110% in with her to find a way to get these products, get enough money brought in to pay for the products for December, January, and maybe even February. So anyways, I encourage you to do that. Talking about our year-end reflection, 2020 was full of challenges, but also many victories. And I want you guys to pat yourselves on the back for not quitting, for not quitting, for not quitting, for not quitting, and for continuing with your business, with everything that you continued with in life, and we pushed forward, and we've, gotten through hard stuff. I've heard many different stories from many of you here on the team, and I also just pushing through hard stuff. So give yourself grace as well, for 2020. When you look back on that, pat yourself on the back, give yourself grace, and know that we've never been through a pandemic. So you have nothing to compare it to. You can't say, well, last time we were in a pandemic, I really just did this, this, and this. No, this is our first pandemic. And we have to give ourselves grace and pat ourselves on the back and know that we tried our very, very, very best. And everybody deserves that. Think about what positive things happened in your life in 2020. You can find a lot of positive things. What positive things happened in your business? They can be things like, I feel more educated on the products. I feel better about posting. It can be small things. I don't get offended when someone tells me no. I let it run off my shoulder. There's all these things that I want you to just really examine how much you've grown in 2020, because I personally have seen so many of you grow like so much. Sometimes we don't see it in ourselves. So if you're lacking belief in yourself, ask me. I'll tell you what I've seen you change in. I will pour belief into you that I've seen in you, that I've seen the changes. So, and then ask yourself, what could I do better in looking forward, looking ahead? What could I do more of? Eat more vegetables, take my supplements consistently, drink more water. Like, it could be anything. Communicate better with my husband, have better communication with everyone, just whatever it is, just think about it. What could I do more of? What could I do less of? Less chips and dip, maybe. Less negativity. Yeah. How will you grow into a leader that you want to be? What are you willing to do to grow into the person that you want to be? What are you willing to do to be the wife that you want to be? The mother that you want to be, the friend that you want to be? How will you grow into that person? It won't just happen. It doesn't just fall from the sky. We have to work for it, right? Choose to manifest yourself to a higher level. Positive verbiage. My team is doing amazing, right? That is my Jeep. Get the Jeep. I'll have that beach house one day. No, I will have that beach house. See, you have to watch your words, right? Or maybe we'll take a trip to see Dory in Belize and sit at the beach and have all kinds of fun. So you can't sell it, Dory. We're gonna take a team trip. But how will you grow yourself into the leader you want to be? What will you do to take action, right? Because if we just sit here and do nothing, then we don't change. If we, being here on the team call, that's great. Listening to podcasts is awesome. But just listening to a podcast, as we all know, who listen to them daily, it can go in one ear and out the other. So the real stuff happens and the real changes take place when we actually listen to something, whether that's a team call or a podcast or whatever, and we actually go implement it and change it. So even some of these things that I'm saying, like think about, actually do think about them, write them down later, actually look at, reflect on 2020 and think about those things and journal about them. So, okay, next week, we're gonna wrap this up. Next week, you guys, I am kind of scheduling time with those of you that really want to examine your numbers. And this is for people who have a team. If you are probably senior, silver, and up, going over your numbers is going to be super, super important. I am going to actually have where we're going to show 60 days or 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. Soon as December closes out, and we'll be able to look at the retention on your team. So how many people have had joined 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, looking at that, how many people joined in that month and how long did they stay? So that's going to really tell a lot about what do I need to look at with my team? Where do I need to focus my attention on? You may even have different legs that you need to maybe spend a little bit more time on teaching, onboarding, and systems, or whatever it might be, whatever they might need. It's just a really great way to take a look at your entire team, your entire downline in great detail. So that'll give you, I think, just this empower you to move ahead in 2021 with a plan and kind of what to focus on, where you're at, where you're standing, what's looking great, what might need a little bit of tweaking and work. And that's just business, right? There's no business in the entire world that goes perfect all the time, ever, ever, ever. You always want to look at, what did the year look like? How did we do as a team, as a whole? How did I do myself with the things that I was doing? Did I do everything I could do? Did I pass on what I needed to pass on? Did I help train people, right? So I'm gonna be doing that next week. So after this, or not after this, tomorrow, I won't be looking at my phone after this, but tomorrow, this week, you guys reach out to me so we can schedule a time to do that so that I can print a report for your team specifically, and we can really, really look at it and examine it and stuff. So, and if you have any other questions about anything else on your teams, let me know so I can get that ready too. And then we have 2 days left. So here's some tips for the last 2 days. You can do a lot in 2 days, like we talked about. You could share more stories on your Facebook, your Instagram, stories. You could go live. Oh my gosh, that sounds scary. But you could go live and step out of your comfort zone. And I have to write a note here. I got to share something with you guys about posting that's going to knock your socks off, because it did mine. Don't let me forget that. So, okay, you could go live. Also, look at your team. Who can you help go silver? You can still help someone go silver this month. Like, there's 2 days left, right? I challenge you guys to add 5 new people to our Wellness Lounge group. 5 new people. January is going to be awesome. I'm so excited about the themed week, which I'm going to get to that in just a second too. It's going to be a whole month of really cool stuff. I'm so excited about it, and excited that all of you guys are participating and different people are going to be sharing different tidbits. It's going to be awesome. I also challenge you to get 50% of your level 1s into our Wellness Lounge as well. So we should be seeing a whole bunch of new people coming in there. January, you can look forward to some pop-up parties. These are going to be like launch parties, but I'm calling them pop-up parties. We can do them via Facebook. We can do them via Zoom. Super, super fun. It's just for you to host a party and invite your friends individually. You can also buddy up with somebody from the team and have like 2 of you hosting. I'll do the work. You guys will see how it's done, and then you can totally duplicate them and have them over and over and over again and do them for your teams too. So let's see what else. We have a welcome call coming up January 5th, I think. I'll have a calendar coming out really soon. I've been working on for January. Newbie call. So we want to get all of our brand new ambassadors from, gosh, even October, November, December on this call. It's going to be awesome. It's going to empower them, know more about their products, how to take them, talk about detox, share a few testimonies. It's going to be super good, super, super good. In our Wellness Lounge, like Danielle said, we've got the Reboot Your Mind, Body, and Soul. So that's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. Okay. I'm going to talk about the theme days. No, I'm going to talk about the posts just real quick. Okay, I got to see if I can share my screen. You guys, if you feel like you're dry about posting, shut the front door. This is like game changer. I hope I can see this now. Oh my gosh, I can't see it. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on. Okay, I got to go here. And then I'm going to go here. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. You guys, go to Pinterest, type in social media ideas. Okay, shut the front door right now. Okay. This is gonna, you guys, there's so much on here to show you like just ideas for posting. So like this one here, every day, there's like ideas for posting. Number 1, a before and after. And it's not just like about your business. So this is like life stuff. So it gives you some really great ideas. A sneak peek, that would be something that might be coming up when we have this new product launch coming. Time-saving tips, money tips, favorite product or service, sharing gratitude about something, mentioning an influencer that you like to follow, taking a poll, getting that interaction with people, asking a question that's gonna like create a whole bunch of people commenting and giving you advice on something. When I asked about the Peloton, because we've been thinking about getting a Peloton bike, there was probably like over 100 comments, or it was crazy. The people that love their Peloton bikes, which actually were like this close to getting a Peloton, maybe, because people influenced me. But there's great,
really, really good one that I did recently that I saw someone else do that got a ton of comments was, it's a post that asks for advice. Just give me advice about nothing in particular. Just give me advice about something. And that got a lot of comments from people who normally don't comment on anything.
I love that. I love that one. I hope you got a lot of good advice. Testimonials. So there's a whole bunch of ideas, you guys, like so many things. And then also, where did I find that? There was one call to action prompts. This could be used in your stories or on a post. Double tap if you like, blah, blah, blah. Save this post. It might be like a recipe or something that you're gonna be sharing, and you're telling them to save this post because the best recipe for the best spaghetti is coming up soon or something like that. Send me a DM if you want blah, 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 blah. But these are really, really great. So all you gotta do is go to Pinterest and search social media ideas. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, how do I get out of here now? Bear with me. Oh, goodness. Okay, it's not giving me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. There we go. I'm having problems. Okay, here's something else I wanted to, I'm going to close with this because this is really kind of cool. If you have rank up goals and promotion goals, right? If you actually think about maybe your goal is to become senior silver, and senior silver actually, so silver rank is our very first rank, right? That's 3 friends, maybe it's your mom, your aunt, your sister that have joined you. They're doing this journey with you, and you are a silver ambassador. That's the first rank in Plexus. And maybe you're like, you know what, I'd really like that extra income that senior silver seems to have. And in order to go from that to senior silver, you can develop 3 of your friends, help develop them to silver. So 3 silvers would get you to senior silver. If you, and these numbers, you guys, are just like, if you started this business today. If you started today and you're like, my goal is to be gold, I want that $1,000 a month income, you would need 6 silvers. So, and I'm talking about this because I want you to understand the power of when you have people start, the power of helping them just share with 1, 2, or 3 friends is super, super powerful. And number 1, they're going to get their products paid for that first month. They'll get that money back the first month or 2. If they're silver, let's see, if they're silver that first month, they would have their products paid for almost 3 months if they're going with, like, say, the triplex welcome pack. So say your goal is, you just started out today, your goal is senior gold. That would mean helping 5 people go senior silver. So when I hear these numbers, I'm like, that's doable, right? If you think in terms of that way. So senior gold, it would be like 16, helping 16 people go silver, or 5 people go senior silver. And then if we look at ruby, Ruby would be helping 10 people go senior silver. 10. Senior Ruby would be like helping 15 people go senior silver. Emerald is helping 15 people go gold or 30 people go senior silver. So anyway, I just loved like that breakdown of those numbers, and you can do that with anything. Like, yeah, it's super easy. So I just wanted to share that with you, because when I hear those numbers, I'm like, oh, that kind of simplifies things a little bit. And it helps you to really realize the power of helping everybody on your team. They're going to get that extra income. They're going to be super pumped about having their product money coming back into their pocket every month. Like, since I started almost 4 years ago, already 4 years in March, I've had my products paid for. So it's super helpful to have that, and to have extra, whether it's going to be groceries or a car payment or a house payment or paying down debt or putting extra money away for college for your kids, or just planning for the future and putting money away too. So always just kind of let your thinking expand a little further from just helping people have results on the products, but we can also help them have a lot of extra money in their pockets. So, all right, I think that's all I have. Yes, yes, yes. So I went a little bit longer because I wanted to show you the Pinterest stuff. Because I have heard some people like, I don't know what to post. So there's some really great stuff on Pinterest. So anyways, oh, I know. You were gonna let me forget the theme week. If anyone has questions on that, please ask them now. You can unmute. So Monday is Motivation Monday. If you're on that day, anything motivational. And really, I'm given like, this is an opportunity for you to just let your personality shine. What you find that is motivational that you can share within that group of people. Tuesday's Testimony Tuesday, that kind of says it for itself. Wellness Wednesday, that can be all kinds of different things as well. I think, Dory, were you doing a wellness? I think you're doing a wellness, and yours was body and soul or something like that, right?
Self-care.
Yeah, self-care. So it can be all kinds of different things wellness related. And then Thirsty Thursday, recipes on how to make lean, active, slim, kids microbiome drink. I think Danielle had ideas about that. If anyone needs ideas on how, was it you last week that was talking about how to mix it, or is that somebody else? I don't know. I'll have to share that with whoever is sharing Thirsty Thursdays. Okay. Yeah, there's a way to mix the kids drink that is really super yummy. I'll have to figure out where I heard that or where I saved the recipe. And then FabFit Fridays is going to be like fitness and just different tips about fitness, maybe even some workouts. I know I'm going to share different workouts and stuff, get your bodies moving, but this is going to be something that is not just focused on weight loss. People don't have to have a Welcome Pack combo to be part of this. It truly is just about like giving back to people and helping people have something to look forward to, and being able to see something every single day that is super inspiring, that gets their body moving, that maybe gets them thinking into a positive mindset. And if you do have people that want that weight loss and want a group focused on that, then definitely put them in the Reset 2021 group that the Jewels are doing, because that is going to be totally focused on weight and different diets and all kinds of awesome stuff. So you can have them in both groups if you want. Totally. Any questions?
Tina, for the Testimony Tuesday, is that for that person's testimony, or can they just share any testimony they find?
So I would encourage, if there's someone whose name is on the Testimony Tuesday, to write up their own testimony and share their own photo.
If it's someone who is still fairly new and doesn't necessarily have their own testimony yet?
then maybe we can visit with them, depending on how long they've been on it. But yeah, they could definitely share another testimony too.
Okay.
So if there is someone like that, I didn't realize that they weren't on products very long. Okay. Yeah, that kind of wraps it up if we don't have any other questions. And then, yeah, next week we'll be kicking it off. I also have a night scheduled where if you guys are interested, we're going to do, we're just going to chat and have a good time and work on vision boards. So you can have different things that you want to do, and we can make vision boards and hang out for half hour or so. So that won't be a team call, it'll just be just a fun extra night. And then tomorrow night is our out with the old, in with the New Year's party. Fun prizes, giveaways, and things that we can pamper our teams with. So I'm really looking forward to that. So, all right, I think that's it. Unless Danielle, do you have anything else? All right, you guys, see you tomorrow night on our party. Go ahead and bring your party hats if you want, like 2021, bring your horns, bring whatever you want to bring. Flashy lights. Just don't bring puff corn, Danielle. No more puff corn. We're done with that. All right, you guys have an awesome night. We'll talk to you later. Bye.